I'm so glad you're still tuned to the program, and I'm so happy because this is the place where your dreams are valid. Remember, we are on Instagram, Mpaka Creations, on Facebook, Esther Mpaka, and on YouTube, Center Talk. Come on, go to YouTube and view these programs, including this one, if you missed it. And we are ready with our guest. Welcome, Bishop.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it has been long.
Quite sometimes.
Yes.
But God has been faithful. I want to thank God for the time we were here.
Yes.
Up to this far, it has taken the hand of God. My name's Bishop Stephen Mwangangi from 18G around the globe deliverance ministry, all the way from Dika. I want to thank God for this wonderful moment. I know we earned you sometimes back, but now we are back to conclude what we had already started. What has been the issues since that time up to date?
You see, the last time you were here, we were talking, just to introduce to our viewers, we were talking about marriage, a very sensitive topic, about engagement, first of all, meeting the ideal person you have, and then you take them to the pastor, yeah? I can still remember very well.
I remember very well.
But we are having challenges. A lot of people nowadays do not go for premarital counseling, or because they go there, they tell you it's going to take 1 year. And somebody's like, I stay for 1 year before I get married, so they don't go. So what is the importance of premarital counseling?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
First and foremost, I just want to remind people that whether it takes time or it doesn't take time, it is very important. Remember last time we talked about when two people meet together for the first time, we call that a stage courtship. And this is a stage that can go even up to 6 months. Then after 6 months, you can continue, you can graduate and go to engagement. Engagement, it's where now you decide to tell people what is happening between the two of you, or you and your fiancé. The process of engagement is very important because now that is the place where you should start pre-marital counseling. And this stage is very important. And Esther, many people, the reason as to why they don't stay for long after marriage is because they miss what we call pre-marital counseling. They don't understand how two can become one because they've been staying one, but now a time has come for them to become one. And that is a very crucial place where you need to go to your pastor and start this premarital counseling. Then you give at least 3 advantages of a married couple over a single person. Because now you want to start life, you want to become somebody who has got into marriage. And there are many advantages of being married over being single. And people don't understand that. They think I can make it alone. Somebody told me, I told some couple to come for their counseling. They told me, if it doesn't work, I was still alone and I'll continue being alone. So people don't know the advantages of being married over being single. And some of the benefits are companionship. Because people don't know why they get marriage. Emotional support. There are times where you need somebody to support you emotionally. Physical intimacy, because you've been staying alone. And the possibility of building a family. And that is why you need to go to your man of God. Then you start this premarital counseling. And sharing life experiences. Because you've been brought up alone. And now you want to join your couple. You don't have any experience. You need to engage yourself. And now you need to be taught of how life can begin for two of you. Then there are special people who have never worked as a team. And now you are going to become a team. You are going to work together with your spouse. You are going to cheer success. You are going to encourage somebody through challenges. Now, if you don't understand this and you find yourself in a marriage, allow me to tell you, this marriage will definitely break up.
Yes, it is challenging for me just to come from my own, paying my own bills, doing my own thing. Then I come, then you are telling me to submit to you. You know, maybe I feel like I don't like the way you're doing this thing. And one of the questions I wanted to ask, in premarital counseling, do you deal with the emotional damage from past relationships? Because a lot of people are wounded, and they come to, some people just come to look for somewhere to be sorted their emotions as they wait to go back to that person who hurt them, hoping that person can come back. Do you deal with such issues? Because a lot of people in relationships whereby they're called rebounds, yeah? Whereby somebody's, I'm with you because I want to get healed. I want to get healed that wound, but I'm still hoping that person can come back. Do you deal with that?
Yeah, very, very important, because you need to ask the two people who have now come for the counseling, how do they feel about divorce? Because they have heard of people who are already married and divorced. So how do they feel about divorce? Understanding what the Bible says about divorce is very important. These people have never come together. Now they are coming together, and I know they have heard something concerning divorce. So there are two keys first that you need to teach them. For example, in the book of Malachi, chapter number 2, verse number 16, if you read, the Bible says God hates divorce. So before they come together, they need to understand God hates divorce. Because if they come to that place and they don't know about that, they will take it as simple as it is. But they need to say that the Lord God of Israel also says in the book of Matthew chapter number 16, verse number 6, that they shall no longer be two, but one. So if you are coming together and in a certain time you want to leave your spouse or you want to go your way, you need to understand what the Bible says concerning marriage.
Let me ask you, Bishop. There's somebody, what is the role of a pastor there? Because a pastor needs to have some spiritual discernment. At the same time, the pastor cannot force you not to marry the person who brought them. Sometimes people pick somebody who's not compatible with them. I don't want to say wrong person, not compatible to them. And then they reach a place in marriage and they realize, I cannot submit to this man. I cannot submit. What happens? What happens in such a case if a pastor who put them together does not have discernment? Because if I told you this man is not good for you, and you refused, I've washed my hands. What happens?
You know, before you come to pastor, I think the process of courtship, it's long enough for you to make a decision, because sometimes we don't do decision for those who are married. If you brought a man to me or a girl to me, then the first question I'll ask you, have you ever done enough courtship? Have you know the likes and the dislikes of your partner? Have you decided to continue? Because I'm telling you, if you tell somebody so and so is not your partner, and they have decided to live together, they will go. They will go home. They will go the way they want to go, and you can do nothing about it.
But that's better if they leave your office and go. Than it's better they leave your office and go.
Yeah.
Than for you to keep quiet when this man is saying this and she's saying this, and you are seeing these things are conflicting. And you pretend like you don't want to hurt them. You let them. Which one is better? Is it better you tell them, because watakublame? Walisema I went to the pastor, alifanyia counseling na akaniacha tu huyu mtu akanioa. Yeah.
It is good you let them go, because if you allow them to come together, now let them know that divorce should be or should never be allowed, should never be considered as the best option. Once you come together, and now you come to me, divorce should never be considered as the best option in marriage. So before they go to that extent, it is better they not unite together.
Okay, now let's move away from them a little bit. Let's talk about some of the things that are bringing conflicts in marriage. Yeah. Now, we believe you have done for them counseling, they are going to get married, they're there. Why is it important? Because there are things that bring conflict in marriage. For example, the in-laws. The in-laws. You marry somebody you love, but the in-laws has come to lodge in your house. And they are controlling you. They are telling you are not a good woman for this man, or they are telling the man, they are taking this man as if, they are treating him as if they wish you married the other man you had.
Yeah.
And the mother is saying, I want children. Is nagging you, mama yake, and the other side saying, I want grandchildren. Oh, my house is empty. I don't know what. How do you deal with such?
You know, now when it comes now to conflict, when you have to handle this, we call that
Conflicts.
in-laws. Now the conflicts has come, or you want to deal with these things. Number one, you need to talk about what we call extended family. Extended family, it is whereby when you become one, you start inviting people from other families to come and stay in your house or to give you some advices. So it is very encouraging when you are handling such issue, you just sensitize them, you let them know that the mistake they can do is to invite third party in their marriage.
Suppose third party don't have where to stay.
No. Allow me to say this. We don't encourage that party. If that party is coming
To bring problems.
maybe you come for few days, not staying, like 3 to 1 week. Anything to do with 1 week will bring chaos.
Hey, Bishop, that is tricky because here is a mother whose first son, the only son, has now, he has educated this son, he has gotten a job, now he wants her to stay with the small sister. You see, and says, go and stay with your brother. The teachers there, they say, his wife doesn't want him to stay with the sister. Now, the mother starts speaking curses over your wife, and starts bringing problems in the marriage. You understand? Do you know how woman taps her stomach saying, if this is my son, imagine, and this woman has taken my son. Are you seeing? Isn't that a tricky thing?
It's very tricky, but
Yes.
we need to understand if you want to stay in marriage, there are things you should avoid. And many families today are in chaos simply because you wanted just your mother to feel good in your house. And at the end of the day, she'll come there to learn the mistake of either one of you. And she will be accusing you of the things that is she's seen. Now, the very best important thing, if your mother is sick, for example, and he wants to come and stay with you, maybe you bring her in the duration that is sick. Immediately, it's good to set and go. Because if you don't do that, I'm telling you, you hear a lot of conflicts, a lot of misunderstandings, and that marriage will break up.
I hope she can be a good mother to stay longer. Okay, yeah, because if it's a good mother, she can stay longer. And then there's money. There's money, yeah. People get married and they're not talking about money or career. A woman reaches the house, the husband says, I want you to stay in this house. I'll provide everything. And she has her dreams. Or a woman reaches in the house, then she decides this man should pay all the bills because I'm the one giving birth. Or simina motion a pika. So how do you counsel over such issues? Are they supposed to be transparent? I say, this is my pay slip, this is my phone, and this is what I earn. Or how do you go about it? Because some people don't want you to see their money.
Okay, that is where now we come to the topic of openness. Openness, I think when you decide to come together, there are no secrets from that particular moment. You need to be open to your partner. You need to know how much he's earning or how much she's earning. But this is very, very, very tricky. Because I'm telling you, even in God-fearing family, I can tell you this is very tricky. Because I've never had somebody telling me the salary of my man is this much, or my wife earns this much. But allow me to speak about openness. Openness is very crucial, is very vital as much as that marriage is concerned. The person who need to be open, especially in the area of finances, is the husband.
The husband.
Why? Because he is the provider, he is the head. Remember, the wife is the helper. She has come to help what you've been doing. So the man should be open to his wife. Simply because if you are not open, the woman now will start having issues with you. And that is why you hear many people now engaging in the third party in their family. Because maybe the wife will be saying, I don't know how much he is earning. Maybe he has somebody else. He is spending money, then he's coming to tell me he has nothing left. where is he taking the money? So before it goes to that extent, it is good for her to know how much you are getting, so that he can know, she can know, we have earned this, we have spent this, and we have nothing left in our hands.
Okay, I want to say something, but I want to go to the next point. I just want to say something. You see, there's a problem. There's a problem whereby someone, you're still taking him back to the point where you said, really need to pray. You need to ask God, is this person really right for me? Even if they're looking like handsome and they're looking so beautiful, because you know, kuna kakitu ndani ya mtu. There's something normally inside a person that you don't know, you know. So that's why men hide their money. They hide their money because they discover they married somebody they don't understand properly, you see. Maybe she has discovered yes money. Sasa anataka kila saa, oh mamangu ataka kujenga nyumba, ataka kufanya nini, mpaka anafika mahali the man is like, don't I have a mother also? Conflict begins to come up. Mama, the mother of the man has not spoken. The way is just between the two of them, you see. Then they start hating each other. So it's like competition begins. Now somebody is monitoring your money. You can't even stretch. You can't even have. That's why people are hiding their bank accounts from people. And they're also hiding their will. And when they die, there's a problem. God forbid death, but people die.
Yeah.
Do you see the challenges that are there? Now, because of time, we cannot continue there. I just want to say religion. Religion. Sometimes somebody just says, this is a good man. He's of this religion. I don't name religious. This is of this religion. When they reach the house, there's a problem. There's a problem. The man says, all the time you are going to see the pastor. Are you in love with the pastor? Why are you giving the pastor tithe? Is that an issue? People think it's not an issue. It's
a very, very big issue. But before we go to that, there is a place where you have mentioned that we cannot just skip it. Because you are talking about the two people coming together.
Yes.
We need to understand two things that will make a marriage qualify.
Yes.
There is a difference between discussion and argument.
Okay.
You know, when we talk about in discussion, discussion is trying to determine what is wrong. But argument is trying to prove who is right.
Yeah, just hold there. We are going out for a short break. When you come back, we're going to talk about that discussion and that argument.
Yeah.
So if you're watching and you're feeling uncomfortable, the right thing is happening to you. Because this thing of marriage and relationship brings a lot of discomfort, and it's good to deal with the discomfort you're feeling, because otherwise your family will break up and your children become dysfunctional at the end of the day. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Watch Center Talk every Sunday from 2:35 p.m. to 3:05 p.m. and a repeat on Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. with me, your host, Esther Mpaka. Center Talk, where dreams are valid.
Welcome back to Center Talk. Welcome back. We love you so much. That's why we bring such kind of complicated topics, because we know that each one of us wants to have a good marriage. Nobody wants a bad relationship and so forth. So we are just learning. And you can always contact this bishop on his Facebook account. He's called Prophet or Bishop Mwangangi. Prophet Mwangangi. You can always go to Facebook, find him. He can do for you premarital counseling or post-marital counseling. Everything is possible. We are Mpaka Creations on Instagram, Facebook, Esther Mpaka, on YouTube, we are Center Talk. Just one word. Now, Bishop, you had spoken about argument and discussion before we went out for the break. Which one is supposed to take over? Is it discussion, or people are just supposed to argue and then you cope with that argument?
We said in argument, the parties try to prove who is right. But in discussion, they try to determine what is right.
Okay.
So people should go for discussion. They should avoid argument as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And still talking about the reason, all this we are talking about why we need to go for premarital counseling, yeah? Yes, I had spoken about religion, religious differences, and there's some cultural differences that are very deep. You know, when you see a person already, they have been pimped up in town, they're looking smart, you don't know what happens in their village, you see. And they could come and they could never tell you that. Then when our time reaches where one of us, one of the people who are is supposed to be involved in a certain cultural, and they don't want to do it, what happens? And this person comes and tells you, Bishop, this person you did for us the wedding and whatever, I can't marry him anymore. Or her.
You know, it is all about foundations, and we need to understand that whether in the religion or in culture, we all have our own foundation.
Yes.
So when you are counseling, especially in premarital counseling, that is the place where you need to ask these people questions about their religion and about their culture, so that they can be open to each other. Otherwise, if that one is not handled at that stage, we will bring a lot of chaos in the future. And that is why we tell people it is important before now you go to that extent of understanding the religion of this person or the culture where this person is coming from. You need to see you are a man of God. You need to go to a premarital counseling. You need to understand, because they are questions. Even we give them like an exam. We can tell them between your religion or between your culture. Then we give question to rate from 1 to 10. Just tell me in your religion, if this and this happens, just rate from 1 to 10. According to the answers they give you, now you can take your discussion from there. Before, if that is not handled, I'm telling you, divorce won't be the alternative.
Yes.
If they get into that marriage, because the Bible says God ate, so it does not. The Bible does not say that there is no divorce.
Yes,
it's
God
only
hates.
it's there, but God does not like it.
God does not like it because divorce damages people.
Yeah.
It damages people because the person in divorce is still working. Even the one who is dead is better because they were buried. But the one who is working, it's still painful. And they always carry this pain to the next relationship or the next marriage. And it's like, it becomes like a curse. It's like someone who divorces always divorcing again. It's divorcing. I don't know how it happens. Because of time, we are just going to go to, we'll call you again for another program. Because this program, this issue needs to be discussed properly. Then when children come, some people don't discuss how many children they want. A man just marries a lady, then the lady says, me, I don't feel like giving birth. They say you have to wait. Then pressure comes from the mother, comes from this. Me, I don't feel like giving birth. I'm afraid of giving birth. Or I don't know. You don't have enough money. How can I give birth? The children will suffer. Or the man says, I want 7 children. And the woman says, not me. Can children bring issues, starting a family? A
lot of issues, because if you don't discuss, communication is very important before you start getting children. I think before you start getting even a single child, you need to know how many children are we going to get? How can we raise them up? If somebody comes with an idea, I just want 2, then the other one says, I want 7.
And the mother says, children come from God.
You know, these are now, we call them demonic in-laws, because now you cannot just enter in a family and decide for your daughter-in-law how many children you want from her. That is now becomes something very demonic. I think the issue is between the two. They need to discuss this earlier, even before this comes in a premarital counseling.
And before we forget, hey, if you want a boy, especially they want a boy, and a woman gives birth to girls, why is it normally the fault of the woman, if I may ask? Is it supposed to be that way? Or vice versa?
It's not supposed to be that way, because we know children are gifted from God, and you don't apply one before you get one. So you just pray. If you want a boy, you want a girl, you just trust in God for His will to be done. Because I've seen a lot of chaos. Like, for example, in our family, we are 8 girls. Then I'm the only boy. Now, it does not mean that my mother didn't want a boy, but God knew the reason as to why children come that way. So I think if you are discussing about the gender, and then God gives you the other gender, it is good for you to appreciate what the Lord God has given you. You thank God for that, and you believe next time it will be as per your will.
Okay. Bishop, we have really discussed a lot about the importance of premarital marriage, premarital counseling. Yes, that's counseling before marriage.
Yes.
And somebody is watching. We are not forcing you to go and get born again. Nobody's forcing you to get born again. We're just saying, come with your spouse to somebody, even if it's these other counselors, for you to be able to know who you are marrying. Because do you know, people are marrying their relatives and they don't know. You know, you can meet somebody in town and marry your own brother from another mother, and you are not aware. So think you be in conflict. So that's what we're talking about. And because of time, Bishop, we're going to call you back, and we're going to continue talking about this topic, and when the children come, all the challenges that we're talking about the children. Yes. So just because of time, we need to say one word to these people who are watching and bid them bye. Yes.
Yeah, before we conclude, allow me to tell you something, because I know as much as you cannot stay without food, you cannot stay without conflict. But it is upon you to understand which is the minor conflict, which is a moderate conflict, and which is a major conflict, for you to deal with them. And for you to know all this, you need to conduct somebody with the knowledge on how to handle these things, because those are three and different conflicts which can make you grow or which can make you fail in marriage. My names are Bishop Stephen Mwangangi from Around the Globe Deliverance Ministries, Thika. And you can contact me for more, either premarital or post-marital counseling. For me to give you guidance, you can contact me through Facebook. Prophet Stephen Mwangangi, and I know your life will never be the same again.
Wow, thank you so much, Bishop, for availing yourself to deal with such complicated issues. Emotional issues are very complicated, and especially where people are already damaged. So thank you so much for staying tuned to us. We do not take you for granted. It is true. If you have issues, just contact him. We are not fake. We are not just trying to do a show. It's real. If you have issues, you can contact him. He can be able to help you up to where he can help you. Thank you so much, Bishop, for availing yourself to help people who are going through issues to deal with emotions and I don't know, dysfunctionalities. And it's a difficult topic because these people are already damaged by the time they come to you. And for us to find us, you can go to our Instagram page, We Are Mpaka Creations. On YouTube, you can find this program and others. It is Center Talk or Center Talk by Esther Mpaka. And on Facebook, I am Esther Mpaka. And before we go, we want to take this opportunity to thank, to appreciate the Great Peerless Company for their continuous support, and for my producer, King Slacky, for the effort he's putting in. And so we say God bless you and stay in an atmosphere of miracles.
Watch Center Talk every Sunday from 2:35 p.m. to 3:05 p.m. and a repeat on Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. with me, your host, Esther Mpaka. Center Talk, where dreams are valid.